Why? Blew up all the mines. Security routines. UDL Electrofloor is online. Disengage. Go. That was going to steal. Take it. Take it. Anything all that special things, but all right.
They're still alive.
Chance. Right. Holding tank. Subject condition is dire. Make sure resuscitation devices are in hand at revival. Upon arrival, please hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time. I swear we'll bring you back. Dr. James Guthrie. Need extensive nuclear resequencing for any chance for viable extraction. I'm sorry I ended up like this, James. We'll come back for you. We'll come back for you all and fix this, I swear. So we're gonna have one for these people. There's one over here. Subject should not be revived until a method of stabilizing his condition is found. Alright. Oh, I need 150. Alright, that's not happening. Security routines. Unlock personal quarters. There we go. Project summary. Executive Research Focus Group. Purpose biological hybridization and assimilation strategies. Effective team members. Chartrand. Inactive members. Guthrie, J. McNully, Pearsall, Parasol, and Ryle. Further, Merrick Sciences via the targeted modification of human nuclein using strands obtained from Halcyon native fauna. I was home. Let's try that again. It has come to my attention that cultural of distrust has soured relations between HRS 1084's research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for an early dismissal. To the research stats, the importance of your work supersedes the interpersonal conflict. To our personnel or our security personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You will also have noticed that your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy the discussion of morale and impact on success metrics once the question of humanity places the Halcyon colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. Hogs. Charlie. We almost lost Charlie. It was a runaway resequencing shift. Once I started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to a full-blown stomach infiltration. He said it's like every organ's itching. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him until we could work out to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time Lore walked by me, rubbing my shoulders, I asked him to take a different reading. They didn't need to be taken. I would just keep my mind occupied. Been checking them every hour since. I'm gonna put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. Change was slower this time. At first, the resequencing stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like Charlie's. Tomorrow, I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder how Guthrie is doing. I hear symphony music under his. Jimmy! Alright. Slug is being entered by Dr. Thal? I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand's enough sedative to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Guthrie and I drew straws, deciding which of us would next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all our sacrificing, it feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Ava hasn't given herself for the losses. Maybe some time away from the HRS 1084 will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notice. We're just awaiting transport. I wish we could take some time away from the project, clear our heads. We're not even close to that. Accessed outbound comms. Man, anyone listening to this frequency? What is this? The project lead at 1084. I wanted station 1084. You have orders to remain wireless silence until the mission end state is archived. Password, okay. Antediluvian. What can I do for you, Doctor? The board told me that they would deliver my queries about the transcription problem of my Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we on that? I'm afraid I can't provide an updated status at this time, Doctor. The assault cruiser would have arrived on Earth by now. A query was addressed by the Chimerical Research Department at George D. Hevesey's Institute in Budapest. One of my associates will reach out to you once we have an update. Gwen, aren't you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened out there? Station 1084, misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as abusing your executive override, save in case of emergencies. Damn it, this is an emergency. Something else is still going to be doing? Modified system. Insert sublight override cartridge. Insert bot. Get rid of that. Get rid of the bot. Why are the bots coming to my channel?
It's done. Now let's go get our money before Sublight sees what a creepy dump this place is.
Don't we know Chartrand from Cascadia?
Waiting to get attacked again. Maybe not. Maybe I won't. for me. Back to the groundbreaker.
Captain, I must say, your thrilling management of the UDL troops at HRS-1084 was masterful to, remotely keep apprised of.
Thanks. Alright, so let's go back, drop her off, then we'll go to Scylla. Maybe Gorgon?
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're
That's-
free to disembark.
Awesome. Okay, and that don't matter. We'll keep what we have. Just turn it in quest. I want some diet toothpaste. Sure how that really works, since you don't really eat it. Oh, I can't fast travel this. Try not to do that. Don't have much more quests for us. It's got the whole ship.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
You also find some automatic salvage awaiting new owners.
I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
UDO warned me once I got on the lights.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you.
I figured that.
Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Rare gas on a lab I tested on people. Could have been a coincidence.
You have an eye for patterns. Good. We need more contractors like you. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
Bad news, I take it?
Maybe the worst. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I'm guessing you have an idea.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
Sure. I can do that.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Aliens?
Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
You.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
When you say aliens, what are we talking about here?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us. Make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I haven't seen any evidence of aliens.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Tell me what needs to be done.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Chara need to die.
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
Why did Sublight get so principled?
It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
Now it makes sense.
You don't just turn down an exclusive deal on extraterrestrial scrap. That's amateur shit.
Where does Dr. Chartman fit into your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
The labs I passed didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Sounds messy, but I'll take it.
This key card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
All right. Interesting. I can probably just fast travel. All right, so we're gonna go to Scylla, and then we're gonna head towards.
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages.
What?
Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. We'll continue this later.
Love is in the air. Olympus, TARDIS, Typhon. I can't go any of these. But we're gonna do Scylla first. Get Baker's Quest.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Status report.
Hey, boss, I've been thinking.
Yep.
For area maintenance.
Hey, boss, got a hypothetical for you?
Mhm.
You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
What's her name?
You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly,
grinding
he
steel
was
weapons?
probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
I haven't got that far yet. I played some today, just off camera, to just get my skills up. It's obviously important to you. Let's go.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
See you later. Alright, so we're gonna get off. We are going to bring, of course, Vicar. You. I need to start upping my crafting stations, though. Get them to level 2 at least. He wants to meet Harlow in person. Travel to the landing pad. Have a chat with him. Empty man. We're on the landing pad. Speak with Felix.
What's on your mind?
I'm gonna ask about this Harlow guy.
Yeah, sure thing. Ask away.
Well, did you know Harlow?
Clyde was my first friend, but he was also my mentor. Taught me how to think, how to question, how to disobey. I figured the board got him in the end. Some guys with black uniforms snatching him off the street in the middle of the night or something.
Said he was your mentor?
Yeah, I was just a lonely orphan kid getting my knuckles dirty. Clyde? I want to say he saw some potential in me. Like as not, he just took pity on me. So he took me in, gave me a place to live, gave me something to believe in.
You think he might be in trouble?
That's what I don't know. The message was light on details. No explanations, as usual. Clyde. He was a blustery old cuss. Carried on about violent revolution and seizing the means of production.
He must have made some enemies, the way he talked about revolutions.
Clyde wasn't an idiot. He kept his head down, worked hard. Did as he was told. You're not gonna catch him standing on a soapbox decrying the tyranny of the board. But when the Mardettes had their backs turned, oh yeah, he carried on about starting a revolution. Said he was gonna do something big.
Alright. So, those on the ship. Alright, we will do the maxes first then. Let's go over there. Let's cover that. Cleos. Oh, hi, Hermit.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
We're here to get this book translated. Max?
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it. but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
Anything you can help. Yeah. Come a long way to help Max.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
What happens if you're unprepared?
Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way.
Oh boy. Drugs, right?
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness.
Well, Max said he was prepared, didn't he?
But is he truly? How did you find me? What happened to the thief who stole my book?
I don't know what happened to him, but we killed his son. But we had a good reason. Or maybe not. In hindsight, we may have acted rashly.
We have a tendency to act rashly when people cross us. Max sees the error of his ways and committed to achieving enlightenment.
His actions say otherwise. Obviously, his preparation is wanting.
Come all this way?
I must refuse.
No.
There is no telling what the experience would do to a mind such as his.
So that's it. Take the damn book, then. It's useless to me. Sorry, Captain. Clearly, we'll get nothing out of this charlatan. I see now it was a mistake to come here. I can't believe this. Years of obsession, my whole life's work. It was all for nothing. It can't just end like this. What sort of a half-assed destiny just peters out into nothing?
That's what I was
I
thinking.
devoted myself every moment of every day to uncovering the truth. No, I don't accept it. I did find the truth. And the truth is, this religion is nothing more than a well-constructed lie, meant to keep the lowly sheep of the world in line.
What are you gonna do?
My eyes are open now. I won't live a lie. I reject any man-made system of control. What I'll do next? I just don't know.
And Kurt sees details. Drug effect duration 50%. Oh, that's what, the end of his quest line? That's it? You threatened to kill her? If there's anything worth stealing.
Please just take whatever you'd like and get out. You're interrupting my me time.
But all you got here is me time. I don't have anything here I want to take either. Alright. Just go back through this shit. Oh, never mind. I do gotta get out.